Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you this blue eyeshadow makeup look right here. I was inspired by the blue dress I was wearing and wanted my look to kind of match that. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and then going in with my Lorac Pro palette. I'm going to take this second pinky shade here all over on a big fluffy brush and just set my entire eyelid area. And then I'm going to take that same brush and go back into the palette to this taupey shade and use that and just buff it back and forth into the crease for a little bit of definition. And then for the main part of the look, I'm going to take this slate bluey shade on a eyeshadow brush and press this into the lid just for some blue color. This is kind of the main star of the show here, just wiping that back and forth, making sure I get enough pigmentation. And then I'm going to go back in with a blending brush just to make sure it's all blended together. Then using this silver shade from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, I'm just going to go over top and make sure that this is nice and shimmery. Next, using my e.l.f. eyeliner, I'm just going to create a wing. This is a liquid liner, my favorite cheap one from the drugstore. It's only $2, and I'm just going to quickly draw on a wing on both eyes. And this is sped up, but I left in basically everything so that you can see my technique here. And then I'm going to use this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara quickly, and moving on to foundation, I'm going to use the Lawless Woke Up Like This foundation, and taking one pump, I'm going to blend that all into the T-zone, and then my second pump, I'm going to blend all over the cheeks. So using 2 pumps to cover my whole face, and I really like this foundation because it's a little bit healthier and doesn't react poorly with my skin. And then I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C1, I believe, and just take this everywhere I want to highlight. So under my eyes, kind of down the center of my face, and then on a couple of giant blemishes that I wanted to cover. And then I'm going to blend all that out with my damp beauty blender, making sure that I spend enough time under the eyes, kind of really blending everything out to make sure that I have a nice seamless base for this look. To start off with bronzer, I'm going to use my Chanel cream bronzer here on this dense brush and just kind of blend that all over the cheek area and then also up along the forehead hairline just to create a base for the bronzer I'm going to apply later. And to set my concealer and the rest of my foundation now, I'm going to use this translucent Well People powder on my damp beauty blender and just kind of press that in, starting with under the eyes to make sure there's no creasing there. And then I'm going to press it in all down my T-zone, which is where I tend to have problems with oiliness. So making sure that this is really pressed in those areas helps me from getting oily throughout the day, and I feel that this, instead of a brush, kind of helps the makeup last a little bit longer. So I'm focusing around the nose and around the smile lines there, which is where I get a lot of separation with foundations typically. So I'm making sure that that's nice and set all through there. And then taking a big fluffy brush, I'm going to take a little bit more powder and just set the outside edges of my face so that I have a nice base for my bronzer and other powder products to kind of blend seamlessly on top of them, but just making sure that the whole face is set. This is the most important part for staying not greasy. And then I'm going to take this bronzer on a duo fiber face brush and kind of blend this in on the cheeks and on the forehead, just same places I put that Chanel bronzer. This is just a second layer to help make the look last longer. And then I'm also going to take a little bit down the sides of my nose for some added definition. Since I am so fair, my nose can tend to disappear if I don't bronze it up a little bit. And for highlighter, I'm taking this fluffy Morphe brush and my Kylie Santorini loose highlighter and just blending this onto the tops of the cheekbones. And then I also use this as my inner corner highlight. I press the brush together and kind of get it in that inner corner, and it's super bright. I love it. And for blush, I'm using this Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon blush, and I really like this because it's a nice bronzy nude, neutral color. It goes with any eye look, especially this bright blue one we have going on. For brows, I'm taking the LA Girl Slim Shady Brow Pencil in Brunette and just filling them in. I love this pencil. It's my favorite drugstore brow product at the moment. And to set that, I'm using the Hourglass Arch Brow Gel. And then I'm going to put some bottom mascara on with this Clinique. And I'm going to take this LA Girl Keep It Spicy lip liner and line my entire lip, and then cover that up with the L'Oreal Skinny Dip liquid lipstick to create the final lip color. And that's about it. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this blue eyeshadow makeup tutorial. I was super inspired by this color today. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.